Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for our latest presentation of NBA basketball. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Stan Van Gundy, and the Hall of Famer Grant Hill here with me at the table, and Allie LaForce reporting from the sidelines. Missing some depth tonight, but the starting lineup is intact for them.
They've sustained a number of injuries, 4 different players out of the lineup. The coaching staff racking their brains to keep them steady.
And here's Memphis' starting group. They've got Ty Jerome. G.G. Jackson is out there with Santi Aldama. Then there's Jalen Wells. And it's Coward in at the shooting guard position. And for the Timberwolves, DiVincenzo and Edwards are the backcourt. Randall and Gobert are in the middle. And it's McDaniels in at the 3 slot. Well, points won't be easy to come by in this one, Stan. We have 2 of the toughest defenses in the league here.
Yeah, look, the way these teams can rotate and cover for each other is phenomenal. They know that defense is their identity, and they pride themselves on it.
Now here's Jackson. Back to Aldama. Lets it go from deep. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson.
Wow, you don't see that kind of quickness from Aldama all that often.
Outside Edwards. There's a screen. Fires it. They get the rebound. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
An awesome athlete. It's fun watching Gobert get up and hammer it down with force.
And the Grizzlies with possession here. Outside Wells. Here's Coward, guarded by Edwards. And it's off from three-point range. And here's Minnesota now. Randall, pass to Gobert. Randall deciding where to go with it. Shoots. Gets an open look and hits it.
Yeah, excellent work in pick and roll. Now, Randall looking crafty at creating for himself there.
Jerome passes to Aldama. Here's Jackson. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. And the basket by Aldama. Aldama's got 5.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Yeah, great play from Edwards off the pick and roll. Moving the ball around and get another guy a shot.
Randall with a steal. McDaniels passes to Randall. Back to Daniels. Pass to DiVincenzo. 4 on the clock. From down in the low post, it goes.
That's how they like to see him operate. Big part of their attack.
Outside Wells. And here's Jackson. Checked by Randall. Jackson, pass to Aldama. And stolen by Gobert. Outside, DiVincenzo. And no good. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Grizzlies trail by 3. And after that surprising Karl-Anthony Towns trade, it took time for Minnesota to gel.
Yeah, last season some inconsistency, but they seem to find a groove down the stretch, capping it off with a deep run.
Shot clock at 3. Good work defensively by Randall.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without foul.
Now here's Edwards. Lets it go from 14. Aldama grabs the board.
Well, that one should be in his wheelhouse, but just off the mark.
With the step back. Kicks it out to Jackson. Counted from distance. And this game is tied up now.
Hey, when he's hitting that shot, it really helps the spacing for this team.
Yeah, if you can hit that with regularity, it opens up the floor so much more.
Now here's Randall. Gobert finds DiVincenzo. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. DiVincenzo's got 5 points.
and both teams running long-range plays that are working.
Well, you know it's become a three-point shooting league. Teams shooting a steady diet from outside.
Here's Coward. No made baskets yet. Jerome up top. Edwards pulls it in. Minnesota leading by 3. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Edwards. Jerome against Randall. And the bucket counts. And he is on his way to the line. He'll try to make it a three-point play. When it comes to Randall, he's had doubters over the years, Stan, but his talent's undeniable.
Yeah, B.A., look, there's no questioning Randall's ability to score and rebound down low. And his post-passing gets overlooked sometimes, too.
Talk about a high-variance team. The Grizzlies keep you guessing, Coach.
Yeah, they do. They're young, brash, a ton of talent, and at times they've seemed poised to take over the West, but it hasn't happened yet.
DiVincenzo with the steal. Down low. It's tipped and stolen by Jerome. Here's Coward, guarded by Edwards. Pass to Jerome. He drains out one after 2 misses. Now 1 for 3.
Well, he led him with the pass there, almost like a quarterback timing a route. That was impressive.
DiVincenzo against Jerome. Fade away. Randall can't hit. Grizzlies trail by 4. Jerome on the wing and out of bounds. Minnesota will have it.
Yeah, what a disconnect. Sloppy play like that is something they can expect to come up in the film session.
The Timberwolves have got 6 of 10 attempts to fall. Picked by Gobert. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. Now Randall. Inside. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. Clock at 6. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
Well, the league has put an emphasis to crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet, we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
Grizzlies trail by 4. Jackson outside. To the paint. Tipped. Here's Aldama. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. Aldama's got 7 points in the game.
Using that almost 7-foot frame, Santi Aldama, the Spaniard.
DiVincenzo. Oh, he nails that one. 3 for 4 now.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And here's Jerome. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. Here's Coward. No points so far. Pass to Jackson. Here's Coward, guarded by Edwards. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. Oh, hammer it home.
Nice. Wow, this is how explosive Edwards can be. He finishes with such force at the rim.
Jackson outside. It's Wells on the wing. Back to Jackson. Jerome feeling it out a bit. Shoots over DiVincenzo. Jerome, no good. The Timberwolves lead by 6. Randall, left side. Can't get it to drop. Excellent D there from Aldama. Outside Wells. McDaniels against Jerome. To the inside. And stolen by Gobert. Here's Randall. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Grizzlies trail by 6. Here's Coward. Jackson, pass to Jerome. Jackson with screen on Gobert. Back to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. Grizzlies on D. Trailing by 4. Reed a screen on Jerome. The steal. Jackson outside. Aldama outside for 3. Rebounded by Highland.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Pass to Conley. Now Reed. Back to Conley. Reed a screen on Jerome. Just 5 to shoot. Ooh, and once again off the mark by Minnesota. Jackson outside. Here's Hendricks. Back to Pippen. To the middle. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Well-placed pass in the hands of a guy ready to attack.
Jerome against Conley. Pass to Dosunmu. And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for that.
Freeman, he's checked in 4 Ingles. Well, Grant, we've heard Anthony Edwards talk about trusting his teammates. He understands you need everybody.
Yeah, a lot falls on his shoulders offensively with this team, B.A. So those playmaking decisions in the moment, a lot easier said than done.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, the Timberwolves have elite shot creation, but it's finding that balance. Anthony Edwards said, I'm wired to score the ball. I'm going to showcase my game, so it's hard to find that balance of when to pass and when to keep it and try to get going. Sometimes I feel like the right play is me. Back to you.
Fills it up with the best. Okay, Allie, good stuff. Here's Highland. After the basket by Memphis on the other end. And that one's off. He misses his first shot of the game. Pass to Jerome. And here's Jackson. He has 7. Now Aldama launches it. And Conley grabs the miss. Highland looking for an opening. And here's Reed. Dosunmu outside. Reed a screen on Jerome. Back to Reed. Oh, and Jackson with the defensive effort.
Everything right except the finish. Have to keep focused all the way through the play.
The game now all tied up.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Now here's Highland, defended by Pippen. Now here's Highland, yet to see a basket. From the arc. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Jackson on the wing. He's covered by Dosunmu. And the dunk by Jackson.
Just an incredible display of power. He attacked the rim with both hands.
Most definitely. That was a thunder dunk. Wow. And at the end of one, a closely contested game so far. Memphis ahead. They're up by 2. Let's take a quick break, and then it's on to the second quarter after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Grizzlies.
Well, the thing about hitting early threes, it spaces the floor and makes things a lot easier offensively.
And following off of what you said, they've really done a good job distributing the ball, passing up good shots for great ones.
Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Bones Highland out there with Mike Conley. And it's Dosunmu in at the three, the small forward. So that's the lineup from Minnesota.
Ooh, that's a tough break. After poor communication defensively, it leaves him all by himself.
Conley with the ball. He's scoreless. Randall can't hit. Here's Hendricks. He's guarded by Highland. Pass to Spencer. Anderson with a screen on Conley. And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. But you can't make it that obvious.
Gibson's checked in for Memphis. Pass to Reed. Randall outside. He's got it. 3 for 7 now.
Yeah, nice play by Randall. He can take up space in there and has great short area quickness.
Now here's Gibson. Reed defending. Gibson passes to Pippen. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Pass to Spencer. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Pippen, no good.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
Reed sets a screen. From behind the arc. Memphis with a rebound. Now Pippen. Up and over Conley. Nails the baby hook. Pippen's got 5 points.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Pass to Randall. Now shooting 50% for the game. He's 4 for 8.
If the possession ends with a shot in close, you've done something right.
Pippen left side. Here's Spencer. And Conley grabs the miss. The Timberwolves lead by 3. Outside, Highland. Pass to Reed. From deep, Conley drops in the 3. Conley's got his first 3 points of the game.
Just a smart offensive player. Conley is aware of when he should look to rise and fire. Woo, I love it.
Now here's Gibson. Pass to Spencer.
And this kind of selflessness is great to see. Textbook positioning to draw the charge.
And Minnesota making a change here. Edwards is checked in. And the Grizzlies making a change here. Here's Minnesota. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And Chris Finch wants a timeout. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Outside Conley. Off target from outside.
Well, this was his shot to miss, honestly. Poor coverage, good setup. He just couldn't knock it down.
Pass to Wells. Here's Hendricks, guarded by Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. And so Randall will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They've only given up 2 points this quarter. Randall on the screen. Edwards for three. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Hendricks has got 4 rebounds in the game. Pass to Coward. Jerome outside. There's a screen to end the drought. Reed with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Edwards, a pass to Conley. Now Randall. He's covered by Jerome. And Randall the bucket on the assist by Conley. And that's 11 points for Julius Randall. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
Here's Jerome. Drains the triple. Jerome's got 5 now.
Well, the defense gave that away. He's a skilled shooter who you have to contest at the arc.
Conley finds Randall. The 3 is up. Rebounded by Prosper. Grizzlies trail by 5. Outside Wells. Pass to Coward. Oh, got a piece of it. Outside Edwards.
Well, we know Edwards has an outstanding skill set, but what makes him truly special is his competitive will and ability to handle high-pressure moments.
These are his first free throws of the game. And he drops the first. We've seen Anthony Edwards dramatically increase his rate of three-point attempts.
Yeah, Brian, while also increasing his percentage, it makes him that much more dangerous as a scorer. We know he can finish around the rim, and that creates a pick-your-poison situation for the defense.
Here's what Minnesota's going with right now. Gobert's checked in for Reed. McDaniels comes in for DeSumo. And it's Dante DiVincenzo in for Conley. Aldama outside. Down low. Here's Jackson. Hey, in 6 attempts, he's made 5. Talk about efficiency. Minnesota leading by 4. Outside Edwards. To the inside. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Inside, and stolen by Gobert. Pass to Randall. For 3, DiVincenzo. They grab their own miss. McDaniels finds Gobert. Back to Daniels. Shot clock at 6. This one for 3. The Grizzlies pull it in. Now Jerome. Jackson right side. Ooh, poked away. Randall with a steal. Here's Edwards. Muscling it up and in. Edwards. And an important part of every team's game. A look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, so far they've done a great job of reading the offense and repeatedly putting themselves in the right place to interrupt the play and force turnovers.
Yeah, on top of that, they've been resourceful defensively, generating scoring opportunities by forcing turnovers.
DiVincenzo against Jerome. Outside Edwards. Knocked away. And Jerome has got the ball here for Memphis. 8-point game. Pass to Jackson. Picked by Aldama. And it's Jackson on the take. Fires the three. And the basket by Aldama. Aldama's got 12.
Well, it's Santi Aldama night. This is not what we expected coming in.
Right side, Edwards. Back to Randall. And it's Randall with the jam.
Did you guys see that? What an insane slam.
Man, you got to have some hang time to pull that off. And so Tuomas Isalo calls the timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. Nas Reed checked in for the Timberwolves. Grizzlies trail by 7. Jerome passes to Jackson. To the paint. Here's Aldama. Yes! And a nice assist from Jackson. Jackson's got his 5th assist in this one.
And look at how well Aldama moves. Setting the screen, but then quickly moving into scoring position.
Here's Reed. Pass to Jerome. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. And that one's good. Coward.
Too easy for a guy of his caliber. The D must put up more of a fight down there.
Yeah, they can't let him even get into that space. If he gets good position on the block, it's trouble.
Reed passes to Edwards. 6 to shoot. Pulls it. Jerome grabs the miss. Grizzlies trail by 3. Down low. And Gobert with the bucket on the assist by DiVincenzo. 8 points for Rudy Gobert.
Just great work cashing in on the fast break.
Well, converting on those transition opportunities is just so important.
There's Jackson with the 3. Minnesota with a rebound. DiVincenzo with it. Picked up by Jerome. Nice shot by DiVincenzo.
And defensively, that's just not going to cut it.
Pass to Aldama. Jackson outside. Takes a 3. That shot off the mark. Minnesota leading by 7. The 3, DiVincenzo. And it's Coward with a rebound. The Grizzlies have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. And the basket is good. He got it to go, and he took the bump. So a free throw coming up. An opportunity at a 3-point play.
First team foul.
Memphis shooting their first free throw in this game.
Jerome. Shooting 1.
We've got 22 seconds left in the first half of this one. Here's Edwards. He's got 5. Two on the clock. That one is off. What a performance for Julius Randle. He has been the story for Minnesota. 8 points in the quarter, showing how effective he can be. Let's send it courtside and check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have?
I'm here with Chris Finch. And, Coach, any adjustments that you'd like to see on the offensive end?
Yeah, I mean, ideally we'd like to get some movement and get into a bunch of random pick and rolls, and then we feel like we keep the defense a little bit off balance, but it's been a little sluggish so far tonight.
Got to put the defense back on its toes. Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. One guy who's been getting it done is Santi Aldama.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
Yeah, it's not like he's getting everything at the rim. He's playing smart and just taking what the defense gives him.
The Timberwolves lead by 4. On the court for the Grizzlies. We've got Santi Aldama, Jalen Wells out there with GG Jackson. Then it's Ty Jerome, and it's Coward in at the 2. To the middle. The kick out to Edwards. 4 on the clock. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. Edwards has got 8.
Well, this is why Edwards is a nightmare for defenses. He can drive right through you or pull you apart from range like this.
Aldama, the pass to Jackson. Jerome outside. Yep, count it. 10 points for him.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Yeah, I like how they're establishing their interior presence right away. That's going to collapse the defense and create other opportunities.
For 3, Randall. And again, it's Minnesota with a 3.
Yeah, a shot that Randall has added to his repertoire. Shooting the 3 with confidence now.
Pass to Aldama. Ooh, McDaniels with a steal. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Hey guys, Anthony Edwards is truly a superstar on the rise. He said, quote, "People forget how young I am. I'm not even touching my prime yet. I'm just trying to get more efficient as every year goes by." Back to you, Brian.
A star on the rise. Allie, thanks for the report. Shot clock at 2. Gobert, no good. Grizzlies trail by 8. Everyone talks about Jaden McDaniels' defense, and for good reason, Stan.
Well, B.A., one way to get a lot of playing time is to be the best at something. McDaniels is a total lockdown defender on the wing. He can guard anything. Well, at nearly 7 feet, throwing it down is probably almost effortless for Aldama.
Randall, the pass to Edwards. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Can't hit from in close. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. There's a screen. Aldama, the pass to Jackson. Back to Aldama. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. Jerome against DiVincenzo. Jerome grabs the miss. And Jerome has got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. They trail by 6. Pass to Aldama. Now here's Wells. Shot clock at 6. Jerome, a screen on McDaniels. From deep three-point land. The shot comes out. The Timberwolves lead by 6. DiVincenzo, pass to Edwards. Oh, Edwards! Money on the triple!
Well, look, Edwards plays with a lot of confidence, which makes him deadly off the catch.
So Tuomas Isalos decided to call timeout here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. We've gone about 3.5 minutes here into the third. Aldama with it. He's against Gobert. And the basket by Aldama. Aldama's got 18 points in the game.
Yeah, he's leading the charge for them. But let's be honest, he needs more help if they're going to get out in front.
Well, consistent scoring is a good foundation for a comeback. They can't be wasting possessions now. Well, their schemes have been effective, and he's been a significant part of their focus.
Pick by Aldama. Here's Jackson. And the Grizzlies get another bucket right there.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look from there.
Edwards for three. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, when Edwards gets this hot, all an opponent can hope to do is limit the damage.
Jerome against DiVincenzo. And looks like an illegal pick was set. That gets the ref's attention.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
Yeah, and that's maybe something that should be called more. We see a lot of moving screens in today's NBA.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Oh, swiped away. Pass to Wells. The shot no good. McDaniels with some nice D. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Outside Edwards. And gets it to go, despite getting hit on the shot.
Just a ferocious play by Edwards. Taking the contact, but staying committed to his finish.
And really an offensive transformation for the Grizzlies since 2024, Grant.
Yeah, they're pushing the pace, playing a unique style with a lot of cutting and movement off the ball, crashing the offensive glass. I mean, it all seems to be working.
Minnesota leading by 12. Randall outside. DiVincenzo on the wing. Randall, a screen on Jerome. For 3, DiVincenzo. The rebound by Jackson. Jackson's got his 7th rebound here tonight. And it's Wells off the drive. Aldama outside. Inside. Jerome. McDaniels with some nice D. And here's McDaniels. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. 12-point lead, their biggest of the game. Outside Edwards. Picked by Gobert. Fires the 3. Edwards, no good. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 3rd. Pass to Coward. Jackson outside. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Jerome to snap the cold streak. Edwards pulls it in. To the inside. Here's Gobert. Rudy Gobert finishes strong inside.
Well, the strength of Gobert allows him to finish through contact better than most guys.
And so Tuomas Isalo calls a timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy. Stan, a recent development in Anthony Edwards' game, his 3-point shooting.
Yeah, Brian, he led the league in threes attempted last year and shot it at a good percentage, too. He's such a good driver. Taking lots of threes will open things up for him.
Conley's checked in for DiVincenzo. The Grizzlies also with a sub. Pippen, he's checked in for Jerome. Pass to Jackson. Outside Wells. Pippen outside. Clock at 6. Jackson with a screen on Conley. Pippen, pass to Jackson. Now here's Aldama. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. Rudy Gobert picks one up.
Defense way up on Aldama there. He barely had any room, hence the whistle.
All right, guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
Well, their passing has been just exceptional, and it's opened up the floor for them on numerous occasions.
Yeah, the other thing they're doing is absolutely scorching the net. Red hot from outside all game long.
And the first one at the line is good. And Grant, this defense of the Timberwolves, one of the league's stingiest.
Well, if you look up and down their lineup, for opponents to target. And then, of course, you've got four-time Defensive Player of the Year, Rudy Gobert, on that back line. BA, they're tough.
Highland, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. And that's good as he hits both shots.
Well, not the place Aldama makes the biggest impact. He specializes elsewhere on the court.
McDaniels from long range. Nails it from three. And the Timberwolves lead by 15.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
Yeah, and where has the defense been? They've been content to let them fire away. They've got to close out to the arc.
Aldama right side. Kicks it out to Jackson. And another miss by Memphis. Minnesota leading by 15. Jacks up a three. Aldama grabs a board. Aldama's got his fifth rebound in this one. Here's Coward. McDaniels with some nice D. The Timberwolves have gotten 8 of 14 attempts to go in the second half so far. Pass to Randall. Outside Highland. The offensive rebound. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, just what they needed from Gobert. Grabbing the rebound with those long arms and sending it back.
Now Wells. And the basket by Aldama. Aldama's got 22.
He's been shooting with great consistency tonight. Love to see that confident play on offense.
Back to Randall. Edwards for three. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall. 21 points in the game.
Yeah, never a bad idea to have Randall with the ball. Just a great passing forward.
They set the pick. Jackson outside. Trying to come right back with a three of his own, but it's no good. On the break. Goes up on the wing. Randall can't hit. Outside Wells. Pass to Pippen. 1:51 left in the third quarter. Three-pointer. Sends it home from three-point land. Pippen's got 8.
Well, that's a breakdown defensively. Can't afford to give him those kind of looks.
And Chris Finch wants a timeout. He might have seen something he needs to review with his guys.
And we'd all love to hear what goes on in those huddles, but we just get the snapshots.
Well, as a coach, you want to cover just one or two major points. That way guys can absorb it and go out and execute.
And a new group getting ready for the Timberwolves. Nas Reed's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Phillips comes in for Randall. DeSumo, he's checked in for McDaniels. Shannon comes in for Anthony Edwards. 1:33 left in the third quarter. Highland against Jerome. Reed, a screen on Jerome. 4-3. Memphis with a rebound.
I mean, he's trying to shoot his way out of what's becoming a prolonged cold streak.
Yeah, I get it, but you don't want him forcing things. It's better to get your shots within the flow of the offense.
1:14 left in the third quarter here. Outside Reed. Disumu outside. Fires from deep. The Grizzlies pull it in. Hendricks has got a rebound number 5 here tonight. Jerome with the ball. He's picked up by Conley. Jerome against Conley. Jerome, no good. And so Conley will bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They led by as many as 18. Here's Highland. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Timberwolves lead by 17.
Well, you love assisted hoops. That's good offense.
5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Pippen. Rebounded by Highland. Outside Reed. Pass to Highland. Takes the 3. That one doesn't drop. And so it's Minnesota looking in total control with this 17-point advantage as the buzzer sounds. How about the way they've attacked the paint? This throwback approach is paying off. We'll be back in a moment. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
Yeah, that's great decision-making, and one that embodies a team-first mindset.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Randall at power forward with Reed at center. Mike Conley out there with Bones Highland. And it's Disumu in at the small forward position. So that's the lineup from Minnesota. Outside Reed. Good ball movement here by Minnesota. They double Randall. Shot is up. It's rebounded by Hendricks. Hendricks has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Pass to Pippen. And he gets that one.
Well, the screen is what gave him space to make his move.
The Timberwolves lead by 15. And it's Highland, that time on the assist by Randall.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
Here's the pick. Here's Prosper. Lets the 3 fly. And he can't get that one.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got lucky. He's not going to miss too many of those.
Wow. Julius Randle. We can feel the floor shaking on that one.
Jerome against Conley. Jerome on the wing. Pass to Pippen. Here's Spencer. 5 to shoot. Here's Jerome. Gets rebounded by Minnesota. Highland's got his 5th rebound in this one. Now here's Conley. Back to Highland. The 3-ball. Spencer grabs the miss.
Yeah, really unlike him to have this kind of game from 3.
Pippen, pass to Jerome. And there's a pick. He takes it in. Out left to the wing. Here's Pippen. And again, it's Memphis missing. Minnesota leading by 19. Here's Disumu. Outside, Highland. Pass to Randall. Let's go with a 3. Rebounded by Pippen. The Grizzlies have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. To the left wing to stop the drought. Spencer, no good.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Highland, the pass to Dosunmu. Randall outside. And the layup falls. Randall's got 20 points.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
The Timberwolves making a switch here. Edwards is checked in. And Memphis also making a switch. Jackson is checked in. Grizzlies trail by 21. Jerome outside. Jackson outside. They set a pick from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Minnesota.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance. But look, he's got to find something easier.
Pass to Randall. Over Jackson. That won't go either for Randall. Memphis has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. To the paint. Here's Prosper. And there's the slam. Dunk to finish it off.
Well, he can play the 4 because he gets off the ground so well.
Conley passes to Edwards. Back to Conley. Pass to Dosunmu. Now Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. Misses the 3.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And here's Pippen. Here's Prosper. He's covered by Dosunmu. And here's Jerome. Pippen outside. Launches a 3. Randall pulls down the board. Here's Randall. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. Here in the fourth, they've allowed just 4 points. And that one's good from Conley.
Yeah, a guy with Conley's consistency is trouble inside. Those high percentage looks are often effortless for him.
Pass to Prosper. And here's Jerome. He's guarded by Conley. Here's Prosper. Oh, there's a killer two-hand slam.
Well, he sends it inside where they can get a high percentage look. That's just great basketball.
Randall, a screen on Jerome. Conley passes to Edwards. Randall outside. Pass to Reed. Book it. And it's Randall with the assist. Randall's got 7 assists in the game.
And Reed is a very active player. Love seeing him be this aggressive inside.
Pippen outside. Here's Prosper. The three-pointer off the mark. The Timberwolves lead by 21. Conley passes to Randall. They set the screen. And the shot goes down. Randall's got 9 points here in the second half.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
Well, clearly the defense has had no answer for them. Might be time to try something different. Well, you love the unselfishness, makes the next pass, and enables his team to capitalize on the possession.
Pass to Dosunmu. Back to Randall.
Sweet move.
And a big-time jam right there.
Man, what a move by Edwards. That was phenomenal.
And so it's Memphis with it. Now here's Pippen. Here's Prosper. Back to Pippen. Some nice ball movement by Memphis. He gets it in there.
Willing passers, unselfish play. You have to appreciate this kind of offense.
And Chris Finch calls timeout here. He wants to make sure everyone is aligned, given the situation right now. And now let's take a second to present our player of the game, Julius Randle.
Yeah, and what a game. Now, I'm not taking anything away from him, but I was actually surprised the defense wasn't able to do more, particularly early. By the time they figured it out, it was too late. He really got in a rhythm and got rolling and never took his foot off the accelerator.
Oh, he's a crowd favorite. This building is never more alive than when he's at his best. And he was beyond at his best tonight. He had this place going crazy. Left side, Edwards. And yep, it's good. Edwards got 25 points.
Edwards plays with such ferocity.
Aldama outside. Pass to Jerome. Here's Coward, guarded by Edwards. Clock at 6. Here's Jerome. They get it back. Kicks it out to Jackson. It's Wells on the wing. Back to Jackson. Here's Coward. The three. And it's Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got rebound number 8 now. DiVincenzo. Pass to Randle. They double Randle. DiVincenzo with it. Picked up by Jerome. McDaniels. That's good.
And when McDaniels is hitting this, look out, because it opens up everything else for him offensively.
Outside Wells. Randle against Jackson. Pass to Aldama. From downtown. That basket is good. Off the assist from Jackson. Jackson's got 7 assists in the game. DiVincenzo. Pass to Randle. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Now here's Jackson. Checked by Randle. And the dunk by Jackson.
With 2 hands on the rock, he powers it through.
Totally in control. Protecting the ball the whole way. Outside McDaniels. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Daniels. Now here's Edwards. Top of the key. Another one falls for Minnesota.
Man, Edwards gets great lift off the floor with shooting that jump.
Here's Coward. Now Aldama. Jerome outside. There's the triple. And the dunk by Jackson.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Here's Randle. It's rebounded by Memphis. Coward's got his 5th rebound in this one. Inside. Here's Jackson. Banked it in off the glass. Jackson's got 6 points in the quarter. Here's Randle. A minute and a half left in the game.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Timberwolves.
And at first glance, it appeared to be an easy win for them. However, they had to weather some storms along the way, Grant.
Yeah, in terms of competitiveness, it was a lot closer than the final score indicates.
And you have to recognize what a night it was for Julius Randle.
Well, that work he's shown on the glass has been spectacular. You love to see that as a coach.
Now Jackson for 3. Booyah! He sinks the triple. Minnesota's gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the 4th. Now Gobert. Out of bounds. It'll be Grizzlies ball. A line change here for Memphis. They've been in a great rhythm as of late.
And they really want to continue this run as long as they can.
No good from 3. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Now Reed. Let's loose for 3. Ingles with it. Shot clock at 6. Oh, the long ball, no good. So we see the Timberwolves taking the W here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that about wraps it up. Alongside Stan Van Gundy, Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce, this is Brian Anderson saying thanks for tuning in to the NBA on 2K Sports.